That I ain't going nowhere. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. That I wasn't going.
What's going on, everybody? It is your girl, Midnight. Happy Sunday. Good morning. This is, do anybody have any last statements to say? Because I do. Like I said, Midnight is here to say happy Sunday. Midnight is here to also put her last statements on a lot of things that has transpired. And I'm going to stand on the way that I feel, just like most people stand on the way that they feel. But I am going to bring a little bit of enlightenment, though. A little bit of enlightenment. And if people just do too much, because some of y'all can do too much. Midnight know how to fall back when she needs to fall back, like she did already. But if some of y'all just don't understand that y'all do too much, you know how I'm coming. Because I'm a fool with it as well. Again, I need that to be known that Midnight is definitely not one intimidated by not one individual. I do mean not one individual on this internet. Never have and never will. So I'm going to always come running behind me. And I'm going to always speak behind me as well. Okay? My last statements is a lot of things that took place over weeks of time. I'm talking about the time period of weeks, but things has been going on much longer than that. But things have really been taking place in a time frame of over weeks. Okay. First off, I am live streaming from both Midnight at Joanne's Gifted Hands. This is the link to that. However, we won't be using any links today. Okay. And this is the Midnight crew right here. Okay. Good morning, my Brenda. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Donna. Thank you for the avatar. I like your phrase. I like how you phrase that. Any questions? And furthermore, priceless. Okay. You said you like how I phrased it, right? Because is there any last statements? You hear me? Is there any last statements for the girl Midnight? Because Midnight finna state hers. And like I said, Midnight know how to fall back off ones, but Midnight also can pick up and keep it going as well. And we don't care who that may be, because at this point, I don't have no respect for the ones that already crossed me. So I'm just here to say that, listen, stay in your lane, all right? And stay steadfast in your lane, all right? Because I do know how I can come strong, and sometimes it will be wrong, okay? So just stay in your lane. It's best. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you guys for the hearts. Now, can y'all hear my music in the back? Because somebody just tell me yes or no if you can hear the tunes in the background, because they're very low over here, and usually it's not like that. But as long as y'all hear them, I'm cool. I'm gonna keep going, because if you can't hear the tunes in the back, I'm gonna end this one and come back with it. So answer that question first before we get to start. Can you hear my tunes that I have playing in the back? Just put a thumbs up or say yes if you can. Okay, my Brenda says she hears, so that's cool enough. Okay. So listen, it is good morning. Happy Sunday. Midnight is going to be great with doing what she needs to do today, honey, which is relax, because I have a workflow week. A lot of people don't know about getting up, going to a job, really. to make a meaningful living. They spend a lot of time doing things on here. However, they speak otherwise. You know what I'm saying? This is what they say otherwise. They say, oh, I got this going on, and oh, I have that going on, and otherwise you really don't have shit going on. Okay. So this is what men are gonna be doing. We're gonna be very brief with this, but I'm gonna be right to the point on it. Good morning. She says she can hear it. Everybody can hear it. We can all place nice in the sandbox or not. Okay. Right. Okay, so everybody done seen a lot of things take place within weeks of time frame for y'all where it all have come out. But like I said, things has been going on in the background for actually many months. Okay, many months. I'm gonna even say years, because for me, I'm gonna say years, because a lot of things have been unfolding in a time frame of a week for me, for weeks. But I'm gonna say years because I spent too many years around certain kind of people. Okay. And my thing is this: a lot of people are having a lot of things to say after a lot of lives has been done. And just like you said on your live, Juju, that you're going to get word, it's going to be the same thing here. Okay. It's going to be the same way here and the same thing here. So I'm here to elaborate on a couple of people right now with last statements, like I said, because like I said, I, on the other hand, am choosing to fall back from people that I once spent too much time supporting, and they never really meant well for me. So listen, this is what I want to tell a lot of people to come across here. I know a lot of you say, well, the way that she did Midnight is really wrong. But this is what I want to tell y'all. Do not be worried about how somebody did me, because I'm not worried about it. This is what I want to tell my viewers. I'm not worried about it because I kind of already seen it coming. So I don't want people to worry about it, because Midnight don't have no problem with falling back off people. And I have chose to fall back off certain individuals. So this is what I want to say to my audience that come down here and really jig with Midnight. Do not feel bad about snakish ways in people that already lie within them. We cannot feel bad for the real truth of the matter actually coming forth, because it was supposed to actually come forth. So I do not want nobody to really feel bad about that. I do not want nobody to actually say, well, you know, it's really kind of messed up as how XYZ did Midnight, because Midnight don't feel no type of way. If any way Midnight is feeling is very overjoyed, because I knew that these people were not good for me, especially when I did what I needed to do and seen what I needed to see, hear what I needed to hear. I knew that they were no good for me. So it all unfolded the way it needed to. Things, like my sister said, things does not happen at the wrong time. It always seemed to happen at the right time. So don't nobody feel bad about me. Don't feel bad about what's going on with me, because it was supposed to be revealed. It was supposed to happen and unfold the same way for me to see. Even if I didn't want to see years ago, because I said, like I said, I put certain people on pedestals, or in a certain, not pedestal, I'm not going to say that word because she's not really meaningful to me right now. So, because she's definitely not on the pedestal with me. I put her in a category. I put her in a category that I once felt like, well, I didn't care what nobody said about her. I'm still going to choose to rock with her. I put her in a category to where I felt like, okay, no matter what anyone said about her, I was not going to dig deep into looking into seeing if anything was different about this individual. But now things are different, because I see the way the switch up game happens. So this is what prompted me to do what I needed to do. This is why people should not feel a certain way of how this is unfolding. It was actually supposed to unfold this very same way. Okay? It was actually supposed to happen just like this, the way that it happened. Now it's up to me to make the choices that I need to make, and I have. Okay? Good morning, Miss Kianda. Share to 4 groups. Thank you for the shares. Something always told me there was something suspect about her. But see, as new to be watching this circle of bloggers, I'm glad it's exposed. Okay. How you doing, Miss Melissa? Good morning. Good morning, Miss Pam. So what y'all seeing unfold right now ain't nothing but this right here. It's just a thing of exposure. Exposure is supposed to happen all around the clock. 7 days, 365 a year, okay? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I mean, like I said, we already know that a lot of people come forth to pretend to wear this armor or to pretend to wear a shield that does not suit them or it does not fit them. And like I said, one thing that people are good at doing is playing pretend with other people, but you cannot play pretend with the creator himself. And then, like my sister said, and like I already know it, that the creator is going to show those people what they need to see eventually so that them people are out of their lives because they mean me no well. They can't go where I'm going. See, they don't have the goals in mind that I have set for me. They don't have that journey set for them. They don't believe in goals. They don't believe in doing things to better themselves. So you cannot sit at a table with me, someone who actually strive off goals, someone who actually thrive off goals, somebody who actually thrive off of making my life greater for me and my family. So everybody is not supposed to follow me where I'm going, and everybody not going to understand my lead of where I'm going, and some is going to be intimidated by my walk of where I'm going, and this is going to intimidate and threat a lot of people of where I'm going. You're not supposed to go where I'm going. And so this is why things are unfolding the way that it needs to unfold, because the good Lord is now showing me to, okay, my daughter, open up your eyes. I know you felt a certain way about this individual. I know you felt a certain way about that individual, but I need to let you know, I need to let you see that these people are not for you for real. And it's time that you know, because you spent too much time with them. So I'm glad that I had that, and that I actually took obedience this time by actually listening. Something that I did for me. Okay. So what you seeing happen is a lot of exposure. Now listen, we're gonna go down some timelines of what we have heard on the internet before, prior, and everything else. Because I hear that a lot of people got a lot to say, and I'm about to speak on some things here. So let me get my slides. First of all, we don't care about who feel. Let me start here the first, actually. I'm going to start with this one content creator. You, Nene, are the last, I do mean the last person that should ever speak when it comes to anybody's presentation, how you carry yourself, how you present yourself on this here internet. You were the one that actually met up with somebody. Now, let me put this up here. What's the stench? It's not fantastic, boo-boo. What's the stench? You say that midnight needs, she looks like she needs to bathe. This is what I need to come tell you, honey. You actually had someone from the internet, because none of you ever been around me. You never been around me to say that my hygiene's not up to par, but you should already know that it is by the way that I carry myself. So that's just pure hateration right there. But see, you actually had somebody from the internet that actually came to see you, and they said, what was the stench, honey? So to me, it seems like you need to take better care of your hygiene. You need to take better care of your hygiene. What is the stench? It's not fantastic. And I did write the not in there. That was not there. That word was not in this image you see. I wrote the not in there because, you know what I'm saying? It's not fantastic, boo. You actually are a creator who had someone who come and visit you, and smelled stenches come from the smell of your home, the air of your home, which means tell me that your home is filthy, trashy, it stinks, it's messy, and I'm sure she smelled the stench on you too. You have already, it's been said about you. You're the last person to open your mouth. What's the stench? Because there was one when someone smelled it when they actually came to see you. You all don't know me, but Midnight don't have a problem with hygiene, okay? I don't even present myself like I'm a person that smells. You know how some people look at people and say, wow, that person look like they stank. That's kind of the vibe you give me when you present yourself on the internet. When you present yourself up here on the internet, you give me that notation where I have to ask myself, that girl really look like she needs to lift all them motherfucking folds and bathe. You need to lift all them bitches. Lord, forgive me for my language on today, but you need to lift all them folds and really scrub them motherfuckers, because it's what's the stench for you, not fantastic. You actually had somebody to come back and say that your house smelled, the air in your home smelled, and you smelled. So we already know what's tea. We already know what's valid. You need to fix your hygiene, and you look like you stink. Okay? You look like you smell. So it's not really what's the stench over here. It's really what's that stench coming out your house, honey. Why is it a stench in your house? You know what that displays to me? When you can smell something in somebody's house that's trash. You got old trash, old food, mess, filth, all of the things that describe stench. When you think of the word stench, it's not a good word. A stench is something that smells extremely strong and wrong, which means it's foul play in order. Okay, it's foul on the play. It's definitely big foul on the play. When you hear the word stench, it's not fantastic. So I'm gonna need you to go fix your presentation of how you present yourself on the internet. I'm gonna need you to go fix the stench in your house. I'm gonna need you to go fix the stench on your body. I'm gonna need you to lift all them folds and get right in. Get it good too. Okay, make sure you get right in beneath all of your folds, honey. Hit it with this right here that I'm finna show you. Because this is what Midnight love to keep her body clean with, honey. Whether it's the liquid or the bar. You gotta hit it with this because I got sensitive skin, honey. So I gotta keep me right. Get that Dove bar and hit it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that Dove bar and get right beneath it. All right, all of your folds is what I'm talking about. Do that. Okay, you can use the Dove bar, or if you don't like the bar, you can go get the liquid soap. Okay, so before you think to open up your mouth, let me humble you. Before you get to opening and running your mouth about somebody looking like they need to bathe, that will be you, sweetheart. And like I said, it has already been proven that you have had someone from the content creation world actually come see about you and smell the stench upon you and coming from your home. Keep your mouth up off me, okay? Because I'm coming every time for whoever. Keep your mouth off me, though. How you doing, Miss? Good morning, Miss Big Pain. I'm just going down y'all comments. That's what I say in regards to my Black empowerment groups. Everybody is not supposed to go where you're going. Absolutely not. And you're correct about that, Miss Lolane. Okay? You absolutely correct. The stench is protruding from your pores from within. Okay? But see, the thing of it is I got to hear with the scenario that somebody actually have been close corners with her. They came and visited her, and this is what they smelled. This is what they smell coming from your home. This is what they smell coming up off you. Okay? So we actually have someone that actually met up with you and said that your stench was not right. Your hygiene wasn't right. The air in your home wasn't right. Stay on that side and get that together. You need to get that together first. How you doing, Miss Judy Moore? How you doing on this good Sunday? That's what you gonna need to fix. So you sitting back here player hate on Midnight because Midnight does keep her hygiene together. Midnight keeps herself presentable. Midnight combs her hair. Midnight cares for her hair and her hats, which is my wigs. Midnight keep herself in a manner that she loves herself. You sitting back here hating because you want to be able to care for yourself like I care for me. Well, you better learn from me. You better learn from me. That's what you can do. You can learn from me. But let me hit you with this again. Everybody listen clearly. She actually had somebody from the content creation world actually meet up with her and said all of those things about you, actually. Why you sitting up here trying to actually uh put your views on me because you're hating? First off, that's a hating move, that's a hating statement, but it's already been said and witnessed by you that this is what you need to be doing, and you're much bigger now. So I know them foes is sour, boo. I know those foes are very sour underneath and beneath. So lift them, get good and deep in within them, scrub them, and then you pat them dry. Okay? Let's just do that. You mad because I keep myself up to par and I like to use stuff like this? Let me remove this comment. You mad because I put stuff like this on my body? And, I never had a complaint ever in life about how I keep myself clean, because hygiene is very big with me. Again, nobody on this app does not know me, and I don't get no complaints. My husband loves it. Okay? I think that's the problem you struggle with. Don't perceive your judgments over here on me, boo-boo, because that's something that you, and I know it's to be true, because like I said, somebody have already put the value out here on you. That's something you deal with. That's something you struggle with, is your hygiene. The way you keep yourself up. The stench in your house, because you filthy, messy, dirty. Okay? Take some time to get that right about you. Okay? Midnight don't have no time. Midnight don't have no pets in her house. I don't have to deal with fur or nothing of no dog, no animal of no sort. Okay, because I don't want one. I don't have to deal with animals in my home. I don't have to clean up behind animals. It's not a smell from animals in my house. Okay? I don't live with animals. Do you understand me? I'm I've been raised this way, okay? I've been raised to be very neat, to be very organized. That's just the kind of upbringing that I had, okay? That's the upbringing that I come from. And that's what I exude out of here. That's what I ooze out in my life. That's what I ooze out when it comes to how I like my home, how I like to carry myself, why my children like to carry themselves and be clean as well. All of that. This is how I was brought up. Did I speak to you, Miss Judy? If I didn't, good morning. Yeah, but I also mean that BS will always eventually rise. So the stench is literally and figurative. Right. Good morning, Miss Renee. How you doing? You have a blessed Sunday as well. Like, listen, y'all throwing shots on things that y'all don't need to be speaking on. Midnight don't have animals in our house. Dogs stink. Any kind of animal, dogs, they stink if you're not taking care of them. It makes your home stink. Okay? Any type of animal. I don't have those kind of things in my home because I choose not to. That's another expense to me. Do you hear me? Expenses that I choose not to want. I say the word is choose. The word is choose. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Another thing is this. I see a lot of y'all want to say, oh, her content is boring. You know why y'all feel like my content is boring? Because y'all don't have the intelligence like me. You don't have the intelligence like me. So you don't like-minded things like I do. See, the only thing that is very important to you all is things that has no value in the world. Topics that has no value. Things that does not have value to people's life, increasing them, or the things that may decrease a person. Okay? Y'all don't understand that level of vocabulary. So this is, of course, why y'all feel like when I come on here and talk about things of society, y'all feel like that's boring topics. You know why? And it's so sad because all of the things that y'all do on a regular, like bed, because you in need, that's a society problem. That's a society issue. All of the things and behaviors that y'all display, it oozes mental health to me. That's a very major topic. Begging, panhandling, things that people go through every day. every day in society. Y'all not on my level of intelligence when it comes to being book smart. So y'all feel that those kind of things are very beneath y'all because you have no conversation or dialogue to give. And to be honest, you have no true dialogue or conversation to add to nothing that I talk about. It doesn't fit you. It does not sort you because, listen, it's not your level of comprehension. So, of course, something like that will be very boring to you. None of you will ever be able to sit at a text table with me with a book and actually understand what you're reading or be able to understand how to do it, because that just tells me where your comprehension levels are. It tells me where your education levels are too. A lot of you claim to be educated. A lot of you claim to be intelligent. And I have even said that, but I'm going to have to take that back with a lot of you. In a lot of areas, you're not. I'm not going to take it back in all areas because some areas you may have some intelligence in, but with what y'all like to discuss, that has no value to nobody's life. It can never increase nobody's life, not even your own, because it's not increasing you and it's not increasing nobody else. So you would never understand the things that I like to bring forth. And guess what? I'm going to continue to bring forth the kind of content that I bring forth, no matter who feels it's boring, because without the kind of content y'all producing now, you have absolutely no content. Without the content that y'all actually representing and producing, you have no content. You have absolutely no content. Okay? Without getting up here asking somebody for something or coming up with a bogus storyline or lying or manipulating. Without any of that, what is your content? Without any of that going on or taking place, what will be your content? What will be your form of content? Because see, I bring forth what you call real content. When I speak about issues that affect real life people like you and I, that is content, honey. We don't give a damn if you like it or not. When I bring forth vlogging, when I'm out and about with myself or if I'm with my family, that's content, honey. When I bring forth cooking meals on my blog, on my page, that's content, honey. When I play games, content, honey. When I do karaoke, content, honey. So without the mess that y'all actually possess, what content do you have? And what is it? What content do you actually possess? And what is it? What type of content will that be? Somebody tell me that. I'm bringing forth the kind of content I choose to bring forth. And guess what? That content that I chose to bring forth, when I'm bringing forth that awareness, guess what? It has touched already so many people. Y'all don't know who's in my inbox in need for advice or who may have been in need for help when it comes to DV, when it comes to mental health, when it comes to me just giving somebody a level of advice or a resource because they in a dilemma. You don't know how many people I have already touched. Okay? But what kind of content are y'all actually bringing forth without this mess and all the manipulation and all the lies and the begs and cries? What are you doing? What content do you really truly have? Everybody speaking. How you doing, Miss Carla? Good morning. Hey, boo, I'm good. Thank you for asking. No problem, honey. Thank you, my Brenda, for the flowers. You always share knowledge, resources, actual information, important topics in society. Ain't shit boring about that. Okay? And if they feel like it's boring, that's just them because they not on my level of intelligence. They can't bring it forth like the way I do. None of y'all can't do things the way I do. You try so hard. You try to do karaoke on your live. You ain't exciting with it. You don't have no charisma with it. Y'all can't do things the way that I do. Even when I bring forth real serious topics. A lot of people who really understand society finds that to be very interesting. Only a person who don't have a head, a level one, don't find things like that interesting. And guess what? I don't care if you don't find it interesting, because I'm going to continue to do it. Guess what? I don't care if you don't find anything about that exciting, or if you don't find any excitement in it, because guess what? I'm still going to bring forth that type of content. Do you hear me? Guess what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to bring it forth. Do you hear me? So we don't care who y'all feel is boring, because I feel like every last one of y'all is very boring without talking or speaking on someone else. This is what y'all like to speak on. If you're not doing things like this here, the word messy, if you're not doing stuff like this where you're messy, you don't have no real true content. This is why some of y'all like to go up here and say this right here. Oh, I don't want nothing. I ain't got no content today. I don't want nothing. I ain't got no content today, because you really don't have any. You really just came on there to do one thing. You came on there to do one thing. A lot of you like to mimic other creators and mimic their work, mimic their ideas. Okay? That's definitely not a real authentic content creator. Somebody who sees fit to mimic and become somebody else, or want to become somebody else. See, Midnight is very much in tune with herself. Midnight is very much in love with herself, and I love who I am. So I don't have to come up here to try to be like not no one. I'm going to be me, and I actually love who I am. I love who I am. I love what it is I do. I like how I bring forth it. I like how I do the things that I do, and so many others do too. A lot of y'all are now just haters, or you're classified as haters now. So now you have a word to say about what kind of content I bring. But then one of you were also saying that, oh, you are so very much resourceful and informative. That's the kind of thing you said once. And it still remains that. You just feel some kind of way now. So you are classified a hater now. And so now, oh, my content is boring. But I feel like all of y'all are very boring, and still was over there supporting. So what? But like I said, guess what? I'm going to still keep on bringing forth the content that I like to bring. It's not going to stop it. Y'all messy. 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 And like I said, I'm going to try to press pause on y'all, because some of y'all do team too much. This is why I said any last statements, because this is what's going to be it. But I'm also going to get word of whatever y'all doing. I'm also going to get word of whatever y'all saying. So it ain't going to stop here if I want to come back and speak about it. It's not going to stop here. And old girl, two-tongue, keep your mouth off motherfucking people, man. Go fix that stench in your house and the one on your body, and fix your home life first before you put in your mouth talking about who needs to bathe, because you only speaking in reference to yourself. You actually had somebody that came to see you and said that about you. So I'm gonna need you to fall back. Listen, I don't come up on here. I don't do the crying with a storyline. I don't cry. You know, I don't bring that cryful storyline forth, or I don't beg. Nobody can say that Midnight has ever presented herself on her platforms with an S. Nobody can ever say that Midnight presented herself on any of her platforms with a crying storyline, crying to the people in order to gain something from people, or I came on here to beg with different storylines. Never once did I do that, and you're not going to ever see that on my platform. That's what other people choose to do, and to each his own, but that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I choose to do. I don't come on here and cry or nor beg, okay? I don't do neither one of those things. I don't have to come up here with real tears, making myself cry like I'm an actress winning an Oscar or going for a movie scene, I'm in an audition. I don't have to feel like I'm at a motherfucking audition and have real tears coming down my eyes talking to your audience, telling them a bogus bullshit storyline to get money from them. I don't have to do shit like that. I don't have to come up here and beg with a storyline that's the same one, really. So this is what people should have caught on, including myself, because sometimes it be the very same storyline. I don't have to do things like that. I never did things like that. Okay? That's not me. Thank you for the flowers. Oh, I read these. Thank you for them hearts. I don't do those things like that. I'm not in an audition, at a play, at an audition for a movie. I'm not trying to get an Oscar. I'm not doing things for views, because everybody also talk about, oh, I don't care about numbers, but that's all y'all talk about. Okay, I'm actually up on my platform to spread awareness. As I said, if I can touch 1 or 2 or 3, I've done my job. Do you hear me? And I've done my job in many, because so many have touched me in the inbox on many different social media sites of mine. I have had so many strangers in society to have gravitate towards me and want to tell me their life story. Like I recently just helped a young lady. That just recently happened. Okay? That happens. All right? I don't cry nor beg. Okay? You never got that from me. You're not going to get that from me. Okay, some people on here are paid actresses because they're getting cash apps for it. Okay, so you can call them paid actresses. Okay, and the people are the only reason why you are paid. So, but I don't come up on here with storylines crying real tears. I don't do that. Making myself actually cry real tears. I don't do things like that, nor do I beg. So, I mean, come on. You got to come again. You got to fall back now. It's time to come again. Give it up. Give up the ghost. It's time to give it up. Let it rest. Because soon as you think, when you think I'm not going to speak, I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let things rest. But you know what I'm saying? This is my last formation, my last statements on how I feel everything has transpired. And you know what else I feel is this right here. You made your bed, so it's time to lay in it. You made your bed, so it's now time for you to lay in it. Okay? You made your bed, and if you didn't want that bed sloppy, if you didn't want it messy, then you should have made it the proper way the first time. You made your bed, so now you have to lie in it. You made your bed, and that bed was messy. That bed was sloppy. Well, you should have made it properly the first time. So since you made your bed, now you will lie in that messy bed. Now you will lie in that sloppy bed of yours that you have created. So since you made your bed, which means that you made your choices and you decided to go the way that you wanted to do, go the way that you wanted to go, move the way that you wanted to move, them are choices. Since you made your choice, now it's time to lie in the bed you made. Lay in it. It's time to lay in it. You didn't properly think things through the first time. So since you didn't, now you have to take the bid for the bed you made. Okay? How you say your name, honey? Levita, or is it Levita Hughes? How you doing? Good morning, honey. How you doing? You made your bed, so now you lie in it. You got to lie in the bed you made. Because see, one thing about it is midnight ain't did a thing to none of you. Nene, I didn't care for you at all. And I still don't. Okay? Tana didn't give a fuck about you and it still don't. There were 2 that I did give a fuck about. I never give a fuck about you all. But see, when that person allowed y'all to come on their platform, that never stopped me from coming to see her. Because I didn't give a fuck about y'all, as I said on one of my lives. I'm not there for them. I said, as a matter of fact, when I come in the room to see the person who I came to see, I don't give a fuck about them. I can't even see them. I can't see them. I can't even see them. The other 2, though, I don't know, like my sister said, I don't know. I don't know if it may be because I'm definitely open, but I don't know. It's definitely not going to be right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really just truly do not know because I mean, like I said, choices were made by individuals. And so don't be mad about the choice that I choose to make. You can't be mad about the choices that I choose to make. You can't be mad about the things and the ways that I choose to move now because this is what y'all chose to do. This is the choices that y'all made. And yeah, you're both grown. So am I. So am I. Okay? So am I. Like I said, I didn't give a fuck about the other two. Didn't and don't give a fuck about you. Okay? I still don't give a fuck about you. Let's make that known. I don't give a damn about you. I didn't even give a fuck. That's why I said I understand how she could be mad because it wasn't like I took that some kind of way. When I learned that you let them over there, that didn't stop me from coming over there. Because guess what? I can't see neither one of them itches. And they can't see me. I can't see neither one of them itches. I could care less about them two itches. And they can't see me. They cannot see me. So them two, y'all just water under the bridge. Okay? Let that be known. The other two, I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know. Good morning, sis. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Karen. You will always be my big sis. I appreciate that, and you gonna always be little sis to me. You gonna always be little sis to me. I definitely appreciate that too, sis. And you gonna always be sis to me. It's just that I can't believe that so many people talk about a level of manipulation happening to people when they let those very same people manipulate your mind to you moving in some kind of way. Because Midnight ain't never done nothing to the other two. Now y'all gonna have to actually tell me what the fuck I did besides only unblocking somebody. And that shouldn't be nothing wrong with me doing that because like I said, you did make that first move when you allowed them two over there. And you did it first. You sure did. And I still was coming over there messing with your page, talking to you because I didn't give a fuck about them. You did it. And that didn't make me mad. So why did that make you so upset? Huh? We connect in a way that we understand one another like we both know already. True. Facts, sis. That's definitely facts. That's facts right there. That's actually facts. And it's going to always be that way. I don't care what people try to do or what people have tried to do. Listen, let me put this quote out here. I don't care what people try to do, sis. It's never going to happen. The only way that those relationships can be damaged is if the people in those relationships allow that to be damaging to them. So it have to be like the relationships that I'm talking about, the other two. Those relationships are now damaged because of what they allowed. They chose that. So that's something that they chose to do. A relationship with one another cannot be broken or damaged unless the people within that relationship makes that happen. And like I said, that's what they chose. That's what they chose. They chose that. I didn't give a damn about them other two, and I'm still saying that I don't. I'm still saying I don't give a zit about you at all. I'm still saying that with my head up. I'm still saying that with my shoulders up, my head high. I don't care about y'all. Never did. Never cared about y'all. Good morning, Miss Ray Sean. How you doing, honey? Happy Sunday. I never cared about Nene or Tana. Never did. Them other two, like I said, time will tell. Right now, it's not it. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Midnight definitely feels some kind of way, though. I'm trying to figure out how Juju felt some kind of way when you allowed Tana and Nene over there. You did that first. I want you to actually let this penetrate in your head. You did it first. But did Midnight feel some kind of way about it? No, I did not. I still came over because guess what? Them itches means zero to me. As a matter of fact, when I came in your room, I wasn't there to see them itches. I was there to see you. I could care less if they were there. I mean, didn't y'all hear me say that? Didn't y'all hear me say that on my live that, listen, they can't even see me come in the building. They blocked. I don't give a damn about them too. I don't care who you had over there. That didn't bother me that you even had them over there, but you was the first one who did it. Let that penetrate your head. I'm going to need you to let that sink in. Then that from there on out is when I start noticing. From there on out is when I start noticing different behaviors of you. That's when I started noticing different things about you, the way that you chose to move. So again, your choice. Because like I said, you can't blame Two-Ton or even Beldar for being the reason that these grown people choose to move the way that they choose to move. You cannot even blame those two for the behaviors of others, because they don't have GUNs to your head to make you behave this way. They don't have GUNs to your head to make you do the move that you chose to move. It's not, you can't even blame them. I know that I care about you. Never lied to you nor about you. Never lied to you nor about you. I just don't have time for nonsense, nor do I try to prove who I am or who I am not. I have never crossed you on no level. I have no reason. That's not who I am. And because I stay away doesn't make me suspect. I just have zero tolerance. I know that, sis. And sometimes you just got to stay away, because I do the same thing. That's why I don't find that to be an issue at all. Sometimes that's just what you have to do, sis. Sometimes that's what we all have to do sometimes. And just because you actually don't go through somebody's platform on an everyday basis doesn't mean that shouldn't be suspect to nobody. But a lot of people who are simple-minded will think that. Now, when I said Juju actually fell back off my page, as far as like, well, I'm finna talk about this too, though. Hold up, y'all. Wait 1 minute. Now, when I say about Juju and how she fell back off my page, that wasn't a snakish way, though, because you was telling somebody one thing, talking about me behind that individual, talking to that individual about me, and then you decide to fall back, but you're telling me one thing, you're telling me another thing. That's snake behavior. You were definitely one who fell back, because I did the research too. Now that's snake malicious behavior, because you were definitely telling one person one thing about me, and then you were telling me one thing, and you moved the way that they said that you moved, though. And I found that to be so true. So you're a snake. That proves to me that you were being a snake. You were being a snake. Okay? That's almost like snakish behavior. Okay? One thing that Midnight never, ever displayed. So who are the people that you talking about you got lives or cash apps off me? You know who the only two people in your ear about me is? The ones who I don't truly give a damn about. The ones who I truly do not give two F's about, which is Two-Ton, aka Nene, and Beldar, also known as Tana. I don't give a damn about them broads. But this is the info you actually going off. Somebody who actually dissed you. When have Midnight ever crossed you or dragged you up and down the internet? I'm still not doing that now. You ain't heard me name call you not once. I got to tell you the truth about you, though. I got to tell the truth to you about you. But you never ever heard me name call you not one time. So I'm going to need you to think about that too, because like I said, the moment that y'all do team too much, I'm coming. The moment that, Nene, you already know I don't got no problem going toe to toe, blow for blow with you and Tana. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand neither one of y'all. Okay? But Juju, watch how you will let them influence you as old as you are, though. See, you got to still be told the truth. Okay? You can't be this person that actually calls somebody like family the way that you were calling me family, and then they can't have no input on telling you when you're wrong, because your niece done that a lot to you, and she's gonna still do it to you. She's gonna still be in your ear. She's still gonna tell you when you're wrong. If you're allowing somebody to do that and you're putting a title on someone, they're going to do it. Okay? I don't give a damn about Nene, and I don't give a damn about Tana. The motherfuckers know I don't give a damn about them. Just do not. Even with sis Patricia, I didn't say anything wrong about her. I didn't say anything wrong about her. Huh? But see, you can't put titles on somebody and move like a snake. You can't put titles like, oh, I'm calling you Niecy or sis, and y'all moving in snake manners. I can't do that. Like, how is it? When did Midnight ever move like a snake on you? Huh? When did I ever? So what I'm going to say is what I'm saying here. This is going to be last statements for me. But do not do team too much, because I know how to do team too much too. Okay? Like I said, something like that the other day, just because you may not see a person on somebody's page doesn't always mean it's an issue. Sometimes we just miss each other's content. And if you are anything like me, when I see bull crap cooking, I most definitely move around, and that's okay because I do the same thing. And technically, sis, that's what everybody do. Technically, that's what everybody does. So how is everybody feeling some kind of way about some stuff that they do? But then you will sound contradicting. This is what I don't get about a lot of y'all. This is what y'all do for me. I said this on my platform, and I'm standing on this because I didn't seen it. Because a lot of us follow bigger creators. A lot of us follow the same big creators and the same big influencers. And when I hear them acknowledge some of y'all, and I know I'm in the building, but I'm not doing too much commentary, and besides me speaking when I come in, but I see a lot of y'all in the commentary section. This is what I mean when you say I sound very contradicting. When you say stuff like this. Oh, I don't want to be in the mess, or I don't want to choose sides with the mess. But then you over here on another content creator's page where they are discussing nothing but mess. And you heavy in the commentary section. But you telling one person over here, or you telling many people that you don't deal with mess. You telling people that you don't like mess, but you over here in mess, and you over here having an opinion, a heavy one, about somebody else's mess. Make that make sense. You got to make that make sense for me. You got to make that kind of thing make sense. It doesn't. And it's very contradicting. So Nene, keep your mouth off me, chick. Because like I said, you the one that look like Big Funky, Fat Albert. You the one that actually had a content creator come and sit next to you at your house and smell a stench in your house, in your home, in the airs of your home, which signifies messy, filthy, trifling, dirty. You need to lift them folds with it and hit it with this Dove soap bar. While you sitting up here saying that Midnight look like she needs to bathe, Midnight takes care of her skin and her hygiene. Hit that Dove bar, lift them folds up. If you don't like the Dove bar, you get the solution, the liquid. But you need to hit your body, honey. Hit that body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. You need to hit your motherfucking body. Hit your body with some soap. Get that hair combs. Present yourself well on here. Present yourself in a different manner. Why you think you can come for me? You can't stand next to me. On no level. I'm going to need you to understand that, Miss Nene Touton. Now you keep your motherfucking mouth off me. Because I don't care for you. I don't care for you. And I don't care for Tana. I don't care for y'all. Now, that is the last statements of Midnight. So if y'all missed this, go catch it on the replay. Catch this on the replay, honey. But keep your mouth up off me, chick. Both of you. Cause if it's one thing I don't hate y'all, cause hate is a strong word, but I really dislike and despise y'all. And it has nothing to do with even a situation of what's going on with Juju and Patricia. They don't have nothing to do with that. I've been feeling this way about y'all prior to this. So don't even say that they the reason. You can't even say that they the reason that I feel this strong, because they already know, even them two know that I felt this way about y'all two prior. Okay, they know that. I'm just seeing difference with them right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that's going to be that way for right now. It's going to be that way for right now, because I can't hide the way that I feel. And I'm not going to be fake with people neither. If you make me feel some kind of way, I have a right to feel the way I want to feel. I have a right to feel the way that I truly want to feel. But I don't care for neither one of y'all. Like I said before any of this, y'all was not the reason that I was not going to come over there. I wasn't one of them people that was saying, oh, well, you know, she got my ops over there, so I'm not stop coming over there. I never said that, because y'all two didn't mean nothing to me. Y'all can't see me. When I was going over there to visit her, I couldn't see y'all. Y'all couldn't see me. So how can I let that bother me? I didn't let it. Okay? Thank you, Miss Ray Shaw, for the avatar. I have witnessed that too with a few people, but I just mind my business. I be like, look at so and so over there in the comments being messy. Meanwhile, they saying they don't like mess. Okay. And that's what happens all the time. So if this mess over here is not good enough for you, you can go over to a content creator who has so many followers, and that mess is validate for you. It's valid. Oh, that's a justifiable type of mess for you. Okay, but you telling people you don't like mess at all. So if you don't like mess at all and you really real with yourself, no level of mess is going to be good enough for you. None. I'm talking none. I don't care where it's happening, and I don't care who it's happening with. There's not going to be no level of mess that's going to be good for you to settle to the point where you're going to be so heavy in somebody else's commentary section and you're actually engaging in this mess. But you're telling everybody else that you don't like mess. How is it possible? That don't even sound right. You got to make stuff like that make sense. That's not using logic. It's not using real logic. That's not even real logic. It's not. I mean, you have to make that kind of stuff make sense. It does not. It makes no sense. You telling me that you don't like mess, but then you go engage in mess in other places, and we follow some of the same people. So I don't care if you got me blocked or not. If they acknowledging you, I can hear them say your name. And yeah, you do what sis be saying, shaking your head like, oh, I thought they didn't like mess. This is what I'd be like, oh, but they don't like mess, huh? That's my response is, oh, but they don't like mess though, huh? I laugh and chuckle and giggle at that mess. I chuckle and giggle and laugh at that kind of a mess, that kind of a person. Like, they so lying, they so contradicting. Such good liars you guys have become. It's almost like lying is a great profession for most of you. Most of you are professional liars. You know what they call that? It's a word for that. You are pathological. You are a pathological liar. You know what? When you lie so swell and well, when you have to wake up in the morning and you thrive off lies. I'm talking about lies with an S. You thrive off so many lies. They call that person a pathological liar. You are now pathological at this point. So speaking, saying good morning. How you doing, Miss Alicia? Good morning, honey. Thank you, Miss Donna, for them stars. Miss My Brenda. It was great. I enjoyed my family, and I hope you enjoyed yours too, hon. I really had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I can't complain. So that's really it. That's really it. And some of you all are very much so the manipulators. Some of you all are very much so the actresses. Some of you are very much so the pathological liars. Nothing that you ever say has truth in it. It holds no truth. It rings no truth. And the truth is not in you. The truth is not within you. And that's how midnight feel. And that's gonna be it. I mean, that's really it. Those are my final words. Those are my final statements. Nene, keep your dango mouth up off me straight up and for real. Tana, you do the same. Cause any of you itches come for me or keep my name in y'all mouth, I have no problem clowning y'all all up and down Facebook, all around the corner, up the street, down that way. I don't have no problem doing it because I don't care for you. I don't care for you. I do not care for y'all. So I think your best bet is to just go on your way. You should have been done that. A lot of y'all think y'all won with doing what y'all see happening. No, y'all had no parts in that. I just also want to leave y'all with that little bit. You had no part and you played no part besides trying to put things in her ear, and she agreed to let y'all manipulate her. At the end, it was still a choice of hers. It was still her choice. She didn't have to. She didn't have to do it, but she chose to do it. So that was still a choice of hers, but you did not win. I just want you to know that you and her did not win. Let that statement ring in your head as well. You didn't win. When I had to address a situation, they have come in my comments saying that I don't do drama, or when it's going down, I don't speak. But then you see them speaking elsewhere heavy, of course, which is definitely a form of being messy, right? Let's just keep that real. That's a form of being messy, something that you said you don't do. I'm sick of food now, LOL. Me too. Not no Thanksgiving food, at least. My Brenda, most definitely a pathological liar, okay? And she gonna run it, but hey, run this back. Nene have no room to run her mouth. Don't y'all know that Nene is the only content creator that I know of, and it's been a talk of the internet. She had somebody actually come to her home. Nene home was reported back in the streets of Facebook that it had a stench to it. She smells like, girl, you don't look like you keep your hygiene up at all. And you didn't got fatter. Your folds is folding. It's really folding. It's jiggly. Your shit is really jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. It's jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Lift the motherfucking folds up with that Dove bar. With that Dove bar and that liquid Dove, okay? You gotta have to do that. For you think you come for somebody who actually takes great care of herself. Okay, you're gonna have to come a little bit better than that, because that's, you know what I'm saying. That right there, I don't think so. I don't think so. That one right there, boo, that made me laugh. But I must say that it has been reported that the stench was in your house on you. Messy, you're filthy, you're dirty. Honey, all of the things that you think you saying about midnight, that's your own self-reflection, honey, and you got to fix that. Because Midnight takes care of herself. Great. I do mean great. Like Tony the motherfucking tiger. Great. I take great care of myself. I take great care of myself. Some that you wish you was able to do. Thank you all for the hearts. Love you too, my Brenda. Well, damn, she says, okay, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Thanks for that information in case I ever have to read that again. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna even say the creator name because she be over here sometime. I want her to come through here though. I want her to come through here. I want her to come through. She gonna tell you on her own self, Miss Ray Sean. Miss Ray Sean, she gonna tell you herself. Nene House reported that she had a stench in the house, man. You know, when you smell a stench in somebody's house, man, that signifies, oh, you dirty as a bitch. You filthy as a bitch. You trashy as a bitch. You trifling as a bitch. Oh, and your body. And your body. And then you much bigger than you is now than you were then. You much bigger now. So you actually demolishing a man right now. Lift them foes up. Hit it with that bar. You gotta get deep. Do I have to do an on-demand video on how to clean and hit the folds, right? How do you hit the folds? I need to go buy me a big ass obese mannequin. I'm gonna order me a obese mannequin with the folds. It's gotta look realistic. And I'm gonna come up on here and I'm gonna actually show you how to wash the motherfuckers the right and proper way. I'm gonna actually come up on here with my mannequin, the realistic obese one, because you're obese. So I have to get something that looks similar to you. And I'm gonna actually show you how to lift and fold it and hit it with that bar. Hit it with the towels. How to pat it dry. How about it? Have a blessed day, Miss Hughes. Thank you for coming on here. Don't make this your first time, honey. You have 150K with no content and pressed by platforms with 23K, 31, and 8K. Okay. Again, brick pressure. Yes, God. Right. I'm not even at 10K. This girl, that's because she technically where I am, or much less. Let's honestly keep that 100. Nene is technically at 5K, 5 or 6K, because she got the bots over there. She got bots over there. She technically not even at the real 10K yet. We're your people though. And you talking about somebody content boring, you are very boring. You was boring. You know, do you remember when you first started? Do you remember when you first started? How you had that soft voice and how you talked about nothing and really didn't have people on your lives? Like, you calling who boring now? You want to be like me. You wish you had the charisma I possess. Stop it. Fall back. You and Tana. Both of you motherfuckers trying to do things that I've already done on my platform. Fall back now. The sis is falling out this morning. I know who she is, Miss Rayshawn. Okay? Tell her. Sis, you gotta let her know. She definitely come through here. Yeah, she come through here. Big funky. Big trashy. Big filthy. Big messy. Okay? You're the one that had already been signified as the smelly stench of the Facebook streets. Okay? So, game over. It's game over. Okay? That big that big trash trunk. Okay? Ooh, she mad. Mad because I hit my twassy with the bar. Mad because I hit my body with the bar. Mad because I hit myself with the bar. Girl, you need to learn how to hit it. Hit it and hit it good. And how to hit it and hit it good. You got to learn how to hit it good. You got to learn how to get it and get it and get it good. This is what you need to learn how to do. Fall back. For real. Love you too, Miss Donna. You always been there from day one. You, my Brenda. I have to say that. How you doing, Miss Bree? Yeah, girl, you're gonna have to fall all the way back. I'm talking about it's time. You know how they said hit this time on Lion King. You know how he said hit this time. You know how Rafiki said it is time. Nene, it is time. Nene, it is time. I'm gonna need for you to get yourself together. Straight up. You need to learn how to take pointers from somebody for real. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. Y'all speaking. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Peaches. I hope you had a good day at work. Hope you get some sleep this morning. Hope you had a good day at work though. Hey, they be sitting back on their live, Miss Alicia, trying to make songs up like me. You can't come off the dome like that, man. I told y'all I write music. And I love karaoke. Y'all can't tell? And I love karaoke. Y'all can't tell? Them whores all on their live with the mic. Them whores all on the live trying to get the line right. Them whores want to be like Midnight. How about that? Y'all want to be like me. Talking about my content boring, but you trying to bite my style. You really trying to bite my style. You really trying to beat my stilo. You really, but you can't do that for sure. Oh no, you trying to bite my style. You out here trying to bite me though. Want to be like me. The fuck? Her number's not real, which goes to show the numbers don't mean nothing. It's the character, baby. Draw the crowd and authenticity that you wish you could draw with your dread battery bots. Oh, okay. So said come through Peach. Everybody's speaking. She said, I did, boo, and I'm off tonight. I did 5 nights of 12s. Yeah, you got to get some rest, though, Miss Peaches. You did 5 nights straight of doing 12s. Get you some rest and then come on here because I know you got some things to say, too. And I will be online today, actually checking everybody else out. That's why I came for doing mines right now. Because guess what? Man, I gonna go downstairs, take that chicken out. I'm gonna smother that shit, and that's for real now. Had that white rice on the side with that gravy, baby. It's going down today on UC. I'm putting that shit all the way down. Putting that shit all. Y'all wish y'all could be like me over here. Y'all can't bring no content forth like how Midnight do it. You be trying. I draw the crowd that she wish she could. She wish she can possess how you bring it to us. Let's just be honest. She wish she can possess the way that you can bring people in. They try to be like me. These are all of the people who they claim to be boring. But y'all are truly the meaning of real life boring. Y'all really are boring. I'm talking about if y'all did not have mess at all, where y'all were discussing anybody else, what would y'all content really be? I need to know. Because I just told you what kind of content that I bring that's actually that's content. When you speak on topics and discussion that's actually effective to you, your life or not, and real people, content. Uh, I do games over here, content. I vlog, content. I cook, content. What do y'all actually have? What do y'all really have? Oh yeah, I know Miss Peaches. She definitely bought them. I know her because her numbers don't match. Her numbers don't match when she go live. Her views don't match your following. None of that match. She recognized real. That's why she don't like y'all, and that's why she don't like me. Period. Period, Miss Rachel. Period. That is. That's the truth. You speaking of real. He feel a little bit better though. My Brenda, I've been giving him tea, and I've been drinking it just to stay up because it's like I told you. When my husband get a little cough or whatever, I don't want to be the one to get sick, so I just got to keep my own immune system boosted while I'm caring for him. So because we in close perimeters, so When they don't have met when they don't have messy, they can barely host a 20-minute live, and that's no cap. Okay. They don't have no content for real, sis. Like if you're not discussing somebody else in a negative light, what content do you really have? What content do you bring? Hmm? What views do you get? Huh? The person who was a witness to Nene's stench was Miss D Heart of Gold. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Sure wasn't. When she on here, I'm gonna let her tell it. I'm gonna come forth and I'm gonna have to put together another panel this night. It's gonna be a diss track type of night. Now, since you guys want Midnight to be so messy on you all that you all have already been very team too much, do Midnight need to put together that panel, a disc flow for Nene and Tana, and just let everybody come right on YouTube and tell they express yourself. Express yourself. Do I need to let people come on and express yourselves? What about it? Do I? Do I need to let somebody come on through and express yourself? Because I can do that. You can cook your ass off. I'd be like, yummy. Okay. Thank you, Miss Alicia. Miss Bree. Okay. She said, thank you for tagging me. She was here and thank she was here. Then say you was born, never born. She just don't have no education to understand you're doing content for real. Okay, that's what I said though, Miss Peaches. I said that when I first came on, like that's real life content. And to some people, they may find that kind of thing boring, but that's only because you ain't at a level head as I am. That's real life. Who wouldn't want to watch something or hear real life, actual real life facts about something that can help you get through something you actually face every day? And many people, they don't know content. I am, sis, and you keep doing you, and we can't stop. And this for anybody on here who got a hater. Shit. You got to keep on doing what you're doing. You don't care about what somebody think about what it is you're doing. As long as what you doing please you, and then you see the results that come from it, I would still keep doing what you doing. You don't even care about who say it's boring or who say that it's not content. That's not something that you care about. You keep on producing the type of content that you produce, and you keep on getting the results that you constantly choose to get from the content you reproduce. Keep doing it, because that's not going to stop Midnight from coming up here still producing that type of content. It's not going to stop me from talking about those kind of topics. It's not going to stop me from doing no game nights. It's not going to stop me from doing trivia nights. It's not going to stop me from coming up here vlogging. It's not going to stop me from coming up here producing my content with cooking. I'm not going to stop. Like Diddy, I can't stop, won't stop. Right. See, you see, Miss Peaches already know. Y'all got to watch this one on the replay. Share this one to the shade room. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to share this to every shade room. I'm going to do the same. I shared that live one. I shared that last one to the shade room, boo. I'm sharing this right here to the shade room. Y'all got to catch this from the beginning. And I hope that content creator that I am speaking of come through here and leave her comments in the comment section, honey. Even if she is one of them in the back, she know that that's the real truth. And you see what Miss Peaches said? Miss D said the house too, Glam. Her body, that housey. Get that in order, baby. You got to get that in order. While you sitting up here trying to say what you feel like, you really just stating an opinion, and your opinion is all the way whack. You just really jealous. You sitting up here looking at Midnight care for herself in the manner that she does. So you wish you could ever. You wish you could. So you tried it. Oops, you tried it. Yeah, he feels better. I'm still caring for him though. Look, indeed. Okay. Everybody's speaking. No content is sitting on your live playing music for 5 hours and saying nothing. Okay. Like, girl, thank you for the share, Miss Peaches. You really do look good for your age and keep thriving for greatness. Exactly. And that's why I said we don't care about what people say about us. People, you don't supposed to care about what people think about you. Okay? You don't supposed to when you already know what you're doing, when you already know what you're doing in your life, you already know the goals that you have set for your life. You already know what accomplishments you have already met and where you're going in your life. You do not care about the opinions of others. Okay. And other people are always going to be mad, especially when they can really see your achievements, and especially when they can really see your growth, and especially when they see you have great things lined up and going for you, and especially when they see the places that you're going. That's going to always make somebody mad. That's going to always make somebody mad. And that's just the real. I wouldn't give two shits about your angry faces. Ain't nobody but a lame mofo. Okay, but a lame mofo. But a lame motherfucker. But a lame motherfucker. Like Mike, lame motherfucker. Okay, ain't nothing but a lame trick up in here. That's mad because I didn't put it on the line once again that you are the one who out here big funky piggy, warhog, 2-ton, elephant. You on the line with the big stench, okay? 2-ton, Miss Piggy, warhog, all is needy. Okay, it's you. You the one coming with that stench, honey. So if anything, you gotta hit them foes. You gotta get all them foes first, boo. You gotta present yourself well. Comb your hair. You gotta comb your hair. Hit them foes. Get that stench about the air in your house. Okay, because I don't want to let me, Lord, keep it closed, Lord. Because I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something, Jesus. I'm gonna keep it closed. But you gotta work on that. You gotta get that together first. Okay? You gotta get that right. It's that right there. Worry about that, girl. Keep your mouth off that. That is me. Keep your mouth off me. Do you see that? Because every time you put your mouth where it doesn't belong, I'm going to come right back for you because I don't care for you. Same for Tana. Keep your mouth off that. Because every time any one of you tricks come put your mouth on me, guess what? I'm going to get word. Y'all feel like because Midnight ain't said too much about y'all that she don't know what's going on. Know that I get the same word every last other person get. Don't do it. Press pause. Look, the hog tried to post up about us because she big mad. You got me rolling. Okay. She big mad. Skip her. Screw her. Screw her. She big mad. Better be big mad too. They gonna be big mad. Get deep in it. Miss Love Lane. I told you what I'm finna go do. I'm finna go get that motherfucking obese mannequin. I don't give a fuck. I'm finna go buy that bitch. I'm finna go buy that obese mannequin that looks similar to her. It's gonna be one of them realistic ones. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have a course, a nursing course up here, how to get up under the folds and wash her the proper way and pat it dry. And you got that non-statin powder? Do you got that non-statin powder to go up under them folds? Do you hit yourself with that non-statin powder that you need to put up under them folds that get soiled and soured down? Because you need to put some powder down there. But make sure your skin is dry first. Make sure it's dry first before you hit your folds with that non-statin. Ain't got no hair. Need to go comb her hair. For real. Go do something with that hair. You about need to start putting them braids back in your hair. And why your shit ain't growing? Your shit at a stunt growth process or something. Why your shit not growing? Why your hair not growing longer? Okay? It's the stress. Is it the stress? Is it the mess? Could it be the mess and stress as to why your shit is at a stunt in a standstill with the growth? Why your hair not growing? Why that shit ain't growing? Okay. I am sis. Look, y'all falling out. Y'all falling down. Okay, because that was now, Miss Peaches. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna tell you this now. When you play Nene ass, and that was sent to me, I actually laughed at that shit. You was funny as hell. You was funny as hell. I'm finna tell you when you had that striped shirt on, that shit was funny as hell. When you played Nene with that shirt on, that shit was funny as fuck. Do you hear me? That shit was funny as hell. Funny as a mug. Do it again. Do it again. That shit was funny. That was funny. If she get off her ass, she can wash it. Okay. Probably can't even reach the motherfucking Twasi area. Cause she doesn't wash it in 4 years. Okay. Skip her. Let the games begin and let's go. Okay. Girl. Do that again because that was funny as hell. Do you hear me? I say that shit was funny. Funny as fuck. Girl, why she playing? Why she want to play like that, huh? Why she want to play like that with people? Girl, fall back. It's time to have several motherfucking chairs. It's time to have several seats. Do you hear me? You hear me, Nene? It's time to have several seats, girl. Have several. Do you hear me? Mm-mm. Oh, okay, Miss Peaches. Why she talking about somebody came, and I can imagine that she don't fit. So how you bathing? How you bathing? How are you bathing? Because you are very much so way bigger. You have gotten so much bigger. So how are you fitting in your petite tub? Huh? How are you fitting in your little petite tub over there? Shit, how? How are you really truly bathing? Girl, it's time. Bye. It's funny. If she doing another one, she doing another one. But it was funny as hell. That shit was funny. I believe it. Peach, me too. You see how big she is? You see how big she got? I believe it. For real. Well, y'all, listen. Don't forget to share this to the shade rooms. I'm definitely finna share my own lives to the shade room. I share to every shade room that there could ever be. Okay. I definitely did. Y'all make sure y'all share. Okay. Make sure y'all replay this because that girl, she should be the last person to put her mouth on anyone when it comes to how you present yourself because you look like a bag of filth. You look like you smell. You know how people be like, oh, she looks so dirty or he looked like he smell. You giving that vibe. Okay. It's giving that when people actually see you. It's given that she does not take care of her hygiene right, and it's given that she has no content. It's given that you are very boring. That's what it's giving. How about it? So y'all make sure y'all come back and watch this on the replay. Y'all share to the shade rooms. I'm gonna do the same. This is the final statement, unless y'all over there doing team too much. And when you do team too much, Midnight gonna come back with team too much. So just keep that in mind, okay? I appreciate y'all all for coming down here listening. Y'all make sure y'all catch this on the replay and play it back, okay? But you have already been determined, Big Stinky and Big Stench already. Everybody on Facebook knows that, Nene. You have already been determined, the stinky one The stenchy one. Okay. Thank you, Miss Peaches. Look. Okay, listen. Let's get Dr. Now on the line immediately. Okay, immediately. Immediately. Get Dr. Now right now. Oh my God. Let's get Dr. Now right now. Get him on the horn. Get Dr. Now right now. Type shit. Oh my God. Let's get Dr. Now. Get him on the horn right now. Kind of motherfucker. For Nene. Thank you for the share. Thank you. I appreciate y'all sharing. Enjoy your day. Later, blessed Sunday. Same to you, Miss Lolane. Listen, she needs to stop playing with me. I ain't got no sense sometime, for real. I don't have no sense sometime. And I'm damn sure a funny motherfucker. So don't play with me, Nene or Beldar. Don't fucking play with me. This is your girl Midnight. Y'all all be easy. I will be checking out a lot of y'all today because all I'm gonna be doing is cooking dinner and surfing the internet, catching a whole lot of replays. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here.